Hey guys, welcome to the channel. You know, I was on the forums this morning and I noticed a few people asking questions about Motoz Tractionator Adventure tyres. Well, I've got them on this bike and just been smacked in the head by a butterfly. Yeah, so I thought I'd just go out for a bit of a ride and do a quick review on them. Hey, I fitted these tyres up when the bike had just done just short of 9,000 Ks and it's already done 14,000 Ks, so what's that? 5,000 Ks on the tyres so far. I've got Motoz Tractionator Adventures on the front as well, so a matching pair. Some say you should mix them up, but I've had no problems at all. And if anybody knows my riding, I do a lot of, I suppose, Flinders Ranges riding, Grampians, Victorian High Country, and a bit of hard pack stuff as well. So, you know, they get a fair bit of workout on the heavy rocks and the sharp rocks and all that. And I'm just going to come straight out and say it to you all that I'm very happy with these tyres and I would get them again, no doubt about it. I would get them again. They've not let me down in 5,000 Ks. So yeah, so we're going to have a bit of a close look at them soon. I'm just going up through this bloody road here. This is a great road if you're on a road bike or even on an adventure bike. You can really lay it in. I'm not doing that today, I'm just taking it easy. So yeah, so we'll get up a little bit further and I'll stop and have a look at the tyres and I'll show you what damage has been done to them and how they're wearing after about 5,000 Ks. I usually run on my older bikes, Dunlop D606, and decided to go from the OEM tyres across to the Motoz Tractionators. They had the Motoz Tractionator GPS on my Suzuki V-Strom DL1000 and, you know, I did a lot of Ks on them, a lot of sand riding too, which, you know, you don't generally do on a 1000cc bike, but you can, I suppose, if you're on something like a KTM or I suppose a African Twin or something like that. But it's a bit unusual for a Suzuki DL1000 to do all that sort of stuff. They're more of a road touring bike. But anyway, that aside, let's have a look at these tyres. And yeah, I'll be interested in your thoughts. Put some comments down below what you think about them, if you're running them, if you've mixed them up. So yeah, so what do I say about 5,000 Ks on these, and expect a little bit more life out of them still to come. Alright, let's find a spot to pull over and check these tyres out. So Motoz Tractionator Adventure tyres, very happy with them. These were put on at 9,000 kilometres, now done 14,000 kilometres, so what's that, 5,000 kilometres on them, and we've got a wear of about, I think it's about 8mm, I measured it at. Now they come out standard at 14.5mm in height, so I've still got a few mils there to play with. When you're looking at these tyres and you're judging how much life you've got left on them, obviously you're looking at things like the quality of the carcass and stuff like that, the overall being of the tyre itself, are there any splits to it, any side damage, sidewall damage and the like. And another thing is your tread wear indicator. A lot of people seem to think that these little bars here are the tread wear indicators. They're not. They just hold the lugs together, just give it a bit more strength in the sides of the tyre when you're sort of flexing over rocks and the like. If you look around your tyre, you'll find a little thing called a TWI, and it's sitting somewhere here. There's a tread wear indicator there. I'll get a photo of that, a close-up of that, and it will lead up and point to a bar on the tyre. Let's have a close look at that. So I'm not sure if you can see this. This says TWI and there's a little triangle there. So if I follow that up, and my finger straight up there, you'll come across to this line. It sits right here. That's your tread wear indicator at that point there. So once you hit that, your tyre is unroadworthy, unserviceable. You can't use that. I would never get down that far. I'll probably replace this tyre in another, I don't know, 2,000-3,000 kilometres, especially before we hit the wet seasons here in South Australia. They're also a directional tyre. There's an arrow there, so going that way. I believe the Motoz Tractionator GPS, you can actually reverse it, so you've got different sort of tread pattern going forward, going reverse with the tyre, depending on what surfaces you're going on. So yeah, so don't get your tread wear indicator confused with that mark there, those lugs. Those lugs there are not tread wear indicators. All they do is help strengthen your tyre, to keep the lugs together when you're going over that hard ground alike. So that's your tread wear indicator. There it is there. So this front tyre was put on at the same time. It is a Motoz Tractionator Adventure, and it's wearing quite well. Now I expect probably to about to do about 2 of these per one rear tyre. Yeah, it's doing really well. I'm not sure if I said it earlier on, but pressure wise, I generally run, say about 35 psi on the road and 21 to 25 off-road in the harsher sort of stuff in the centre. They're saying the carcasses, the side, I don't know why I keep calling carcasses, but the side wall of the tyre is quite strong on that. You know, you can drop the pressure right down. It doesn't make a lot of difference. You got to be very careful you don't go too low, because obviously you're going to risk getting pinch flats and the like. Going through Flinders ranges and stuff like that, I tend to run around 25 psi. 5,000 kilometers on them, very happy with them. Would I buy them again? Absolutely. Tell me what you think. Hit the like button, all that sort of stuff. Let's see some comments. Let's get a bit of conversation going about these tyres here. I will be putting them on the next bike, and I think that's probably about 5 or 6 months away. I've read a lot of comments about these tyres. Some people say they're no good. Some people actually, you know, shout it from the rooftop how good they are. I won't shout it from the rooftop. I won't condemn them. I'll tell you they are pretty good bloody tyres out there. You know, at the end of the day, you're riding on different surfaces. You know, each tyre's going to handle differently. Horses for courses. You know, one day you'll be riding with these tyres and think, geez, these are really good. The next day you think, oh, maybe I should change the tyres. Then you'll swing back to liking these. You can go down a track one day and do it really well. Come back the next day and you come off your bike. Explain that. You know, conditions are going to change. Tyres are going to change. They're going to wear down. Pressures will be different. You know, with adventure bike riding, it's hard to find at times that perfect tyre pressure when you're going across so many varied terrains and that. So a lot of us tend to stick to one pressure and that. And, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, it can be the bike's ability, your ability, and tyre. There's a whole bunch of factors that are going to kick in to what's going to affect your riding. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another episode pretty soon. Cheers.